Back in the day, during the slavery or whatever, this was Mexico. And the Mexicans tried to work with the white people to have a better life, you know, to bring in roads and horses and different things. So basically, like they do everything else, they took it from the Mexicans.
The history of the Alamo, of course, is one of Southern pride, of how the Davy Crockett's and the Jim Bowies came to Texas and died valiantly to fight for the independence of Texas. But those of us who study history past the school history books realize that it was about preserving slavery and protecting the slave owner. And Santa Anna was somewhat the best friend of the escaped slave and the runaway slave of that time.
The myth of the Alamo is that it was this place where historic folk fought against hordes of Mexicans, and while they lost at the Alamo, they finally won at San Jacinto, and Texas became this wonderful republic that everybody knows and loves. Well, first of all, the Battle of the Alamo and the taking of Texas was not about upstanding principles, it was about slavery. The Mexican government had outlawed slavery. Mexican government had invited people from what was then the United States, a lot of Tennesseans and people like that, to come to Texas, gave many of them land grants, and authorized them to bring other settlers into the area. And it wasn't that they were altruistic, it was because the French and others had some designs on Texas, as did the Germans. And so the Mexicans wanted to make certain that they were going to continue to be the rulers of their national territory. What happened, however, though, is that these settlers insisted on bringing slaves. And the Mexican government said, that is illegal in this country. You cannot have slaves, and if you have them now, you must free them. And those heroes of the Alamo decided they did not want to do that. And that is the reason why Santa Anna was here with his Mexican forces, and it's the reason why the Battle of the Alamo took place. As a matter of fact, people don't even know that there were black people at the Alamo. And the myth is that everybody was massacred by the Mexican forces. That's not true.